So, something most people don't know that is a real passion for me is I am living with a disease known as lipedema. Most people go hear that and they go, "Oh, is that lymphedema?" Because I have a friend who had cancer and they're swollen. No, no, this disease is called lipedema. It affects 1 in 11 women and it is hormonally impacted, meaning that what happens at puberty, pregnancy, and menopause affects this disease. So I'm passionate about shining a light on it, educating people about what it is, and I'm fascinated and really opening up to the intersection of the future of work and what that
Mhm.
looks like for people with chronic illness or physical disability. Anyone that benefited from working remotely, who now is being asked to be back in the office. How do we articulate those needs, take the best of what was, what is, and what could be, so that whether you're living with lipedema like I am or something else, that you as a whole person can bring your best forward? For me, I spend 3 hours a day in a medical device with a pump that's actually helping my lymph system flow because the lipedema has caused me to have lymphedema. And so if I had to be in the office all day, every day, I don't see a way right now that I could actually be in this medical device for my own health.
Right.
So I'm passionate about shining a light on it. I'm speaking at conferences regularly. And the reason I think that's important for this conversation is in pregnancy, it
Mhm.
exacerbates for a lot of women. And
Mhm.
so if you've gone through pregnancy and all of a sudden your legs look bigger and you don't know why, the rest of your body looks the same, or perhaps you have ankle cuffs now and you didn't used to, you might think, oh, it's baby weight. Well, if it doesn't go away, there could be something else that people dismiss because they don't understand the disease.
Right. Right. And in fact, you were recently diagnosed that you've been going through your whole life with this disease and it's been moving through different progressions,
Yes.
undiagnosed, time and time again, undiagnosed, 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 until it got so hard that it was like the truth finally had to be revealed. And then to your great dismay, that something that you could have known about 15 years ago or 20 years ago, where you could have been getting the support you needed, you wouldn't be at where you are now. So
Exactly.
that's why Lisa is so passionate about this, is because she doesn't want any other female
Not on my
to
watch.
go not on
Right.
her watch, to go undiagnosed unnecessarily, when 1 in 11 women, you guys, that's an unbelievable statistic. 1 in 11 women are going to be affected with this, and it's a lifelong disease that needs attention and support.
Yeah.
And as Lisa said, it is triggered at times of hormonal shift for women. So puberty, pregnancy, menopause.
Yep.
Well, in my community, we're all moms that are having our first baby, second baby, third baby. Every pregnancy is a risk factor for this. And
Yep.
then for me, I'm moving towards menopause. That's a risk factor for me and my peer set. So if us women are not sharing these delicate topics that are going to affect somebody we know, and the somebody I know is Lisa. So I'm out here thinking about, well, who else do I know
Mhm.
that has this, that isn't getting the support they need? So I'm just so proud of you, Lisa, for taking the opportunity to educate people and becoming involved with the organizations that are shining a light on this, because women's health is paramount and there's so much change going on in women's health that we have to just keep standing tall, to protect it.
I agree. I'm 100%. It's more than 100%. Wholeheartedly, infinitely. The thing that I know is that there is such a bias in society about obesity and weight and fat, especially in the medical community as well. It seems like it's like self-imposed and we could just control it. So I did spend a lifetime dieting and trying to find my way. I mean, Joanna, you knew me back when I did that 82-week medically supervised weight loss program, and my leg shape never changed and my upper arms never changed. And even then I didn't know that this was what was going on.
Right.
So it's an opportunity, I think, for me, as we're looking at women's months, right? We're shining lights on women-owned businesses. I think women's health is in that conversation too.
Absolutely.
And I think that the thing that's so important for all of us to know is that when you have a disease like lipedema, the biggest relief I got, it was the diagnosis, knowing that it wasn't something I did to myself.
Mhm.
And how good are we at beating up ourselves? So I lived a Bonnie world inside my own brain,
Right.
trying to figure out why I kept having these situations pop up. So yes, not on my watch. We're going to talk about it.
Yes.
We're going to
Yes.
name it, and we're going to point
Yeah,
people to some support.
we're gonna name it, and we're gonna have all the moms who have gone through pregnancy that are finding they can't lose the weight, and they've got the ankle cuffs, and what else? What are some other things they can look out for and kind of go, wait a second, this isn't right. What
Yes,
are some of the other,
call them like legs, if you will. I always used to say they were cankles for me, but it's call them like legs. A disproportionate amount of weight in one part of your body. So it's either your legs, your arms. I also have it in my trying to come up with the right word, my butt. How about I just say butt, Joanna? Buttocks. It's in
okay,
my buttocks.
what
Yes,
else?
I have it everywhere. I have the different places. So unable to lose weight, call them like legs, disproportionate weight carrying in certain areas, easy bruising and
Oh,
painful to the touch. So like when my
interesting.
dog would get on my lap, I wanted to throw my dog off my lap. It hurt that bad. Someone hugging you, it hurts. So it's painful
Wow.
and it feels very heavy. So my legs, even the way I walk, it's very heavy.
Right, right. Okay. So, and I'm going to be posting all in fact, there's a conference coming up. Can you talk about that? What is the date and the time of the conference that's coming up?
Yeah, of course. Yeah, I'm actually speaking. I'm sharing my story. It's from Lipedema Simplified. It's a heart-to-heart conference. It's at the end of March. We can put the link in here for sure. The thing that is great about it is it's the medical community, the patient community, and the ally community coming together to shine a light on lipedema and lymphedema. So
Oh,
I
good.
think that
Okay.
it's really good that because it affects they're connected. They're just not the same. And the dates are, let me look at my calendar because I'm going to be like real time with you. So March 31st, it starts March 31st. It's virtual online and it runs through the weekend.
Okay. Excellent. So March 31st, for those of you free to register, right, Lisa?
I think there's a cost to register, but there's an early bird. It's not cost prohibitive in any means, but they need to cover the cost to be able to run the event. So
Okay.
there
We
is a
will make
cost.
sure that the links will be below so that any of you, and again, forward to a friend. If it doesn't relate to you and you think it relates to one of your friends, let her know. We don't want her to be undiagnosed time and time again, and not have it happen until she's in her 50s when she could have been diagnosed in her 30s, right?
Yeah, it's a big difference to get diagnosed earlier on. But yeah, thank you for
Absolutely.
asking me for the Lisa's fun fact. I have
Yeah,
lymphedema.
Lisa's fun fact, but she's like she says, she's not shy of discussing hard things. And she does says, not on my watch, right? That's why I love Lisa. She's just fearless.